Hello, yogis. So nice to see you. We're going to start sitting up today. And if you can have a block and two tennis balls handy, if you don't already, let's cross our legs and arrive on our mats. First, let's take a deep breath in. Inside out. Two more like that. Inhale, deep breath in. And exhale, let it go. Last one, inhale. Let go of your day. Start tapping. With our fingers, we're going to tap from the in between our eyebrows and slowly make our way to the end of our eyebrow. And then back into the middle. Any tension that we may be holding on to our face with the tapping exercise, release all that. Music volume down. Okay. Thank you. It's a bit loud on my end too. That one's too low. Start tapping your cheekbones. And then tapping your jawline. Better, thank you for that. And let's take the energy to the top of our head. You can tap with one hand or two hands. I like resting one arm. Or switch it up. So whenever you're tired or stressed, tap the top of your head. That brings the energy up. Once upon a time, we had that fontanelle when we were a baby, and then it is open as a baby, and then it closes. And then once it closes, we're pretty much tapping that inseam. Inhale. And exhale. Great job. Take your left arm up to the ceiling, right arm stretched out. Feel the nice stretch on the left-hand side of your body. And swapping right arm up to the ceiling. Left arm stretched out straight. And look up to the ceiling. Feel that nice stretch on the right-hand side of your body. Back to center. Let's take our palms and then flip them around. And stretch your hands away from you. So you feel that nice stretch in your shoulder blades, chin to chest. And now you'll feel it in your scapula, the back of your neck. Inhale. And exhale. Holding your knees with your palm of your hands, and then round your back like you're slouching, and feel the nice stretch from the mid back to your neck. And then we're going to flip that and raise your chest up, head back, chest opener, shoulders down, and reversing that again, going into a slouch, chin to chest. And let's rotate right to left, going into circles. Just going to adjust the volume of the music. Beautiful circles, everyone. Feel the nice stretch of your hips as you lean forward and sidewards. And then rotating the opposite direction. Stretching your legs out and heels together. We're just going to do a forward fold. Inhale, raising your arms up to the ceiling. And then hinge forward. Wherever your hands land, that's where you're in your practice today. Every day, your body is different. Chin to chest, relax the back of your head. Feel a nice opening in your hamstrings, behind your knees. And that sensation, that tension that you're feeling, whether it's around your knees or in your hamstrings, don't resist it. Relax. Breathe in, exhale, and just relax that tension. Three, two, and one. Extend your legs. Give it a shake. Let's scoot your right leg behind you. Left leg is 90 degrees. Right leg is 90 degrees. And then reaching your arms in front of you, just lean forward. And then if you feel comfortable, maybe even taking your elbows and forearms. This is half a pigeon pose. Relaxing your shoulders. Inhale. And exhale. And then in a moment, we're going to switch legs, swinging your right leg in front of you and scooting your left leg behind you. Inhale and exhale. I challenge you today to be in the present, and then to know that we are in the present is to know and be aware of your breath. Once you are aware of your inhales and exhales, then you are in the present. Inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your nose. Inhale and exhale. Crossing your legs into a seated position. Then we're going to do some more openings of your hips. So let's spread the meaty part of your cheeks out to the side. So we're sitting on our sit bones. And then let's do those circles again, counterclockwise. Noticing that there's less tension. That's so cute. You're rocking your dog like a baby. And Jack the dog is sleeping. And rotating the opposite direction. As we pay attention to our breath today, we'll be in the present. And as we are in the present, we'll be more aware of our body. So any areas of tension within your body, that means your body is telling you something. Perhaps those hips, your back, your knees, just needs a little bit more TLC, which is what you're doing today. And when you're ready in a moment, we're going to lie down on our back. Let's have 2 tennis balls handy, because you're going to lie your head on the block and then place the tennis balls on top of the block and press your shoulders on it for a shoulder massage. If your balls are sliding, maybe just hold on to the balls. If you have a foam block, I find that the tennis ball sits well without the balls sliding. I have a wooden block, so the tennis ball slides, but I can hold it nice and still. Inhale and exhale. Can you guys still hear the music okay? Thumbs up, awesome, thank you. So. Thank you. Inhale and exhale. With your shoulders relaxed, we're going to revisit again later. Let's tuck those 2 tennis balls under the sole of your foot. Give the bottom of your feet a massage. You can go back and forth, go in circles. Keep it still. Whatever feels good for you. So at the bottom of your sole is the start, the beginning of the kidney channel. It starts from below your foot. So as you're massaging the sole of your foot, you're massaging your kidneys. And the kidneys are so important. Inhale. And exhale. Maybe taking the balls to your toes and just stretching one toe at a time. Or all of your toes. Just place a little pressure, flex your toes. Inhale. And exhale. When you're ready, let's roll those balls towards you and catch them with your hand and place them now under your shoulder, but with the block removed. Just place your block aside and place the tennis balls directly under your shoulders.
Breathe.
Noticing the rise and fall of your belly. Inhale. And exhale. Taking your right knee to your chest, giving your right knee a hug. Rotating your right ankle clockwise. Inhale. And exhale. Rotating your right ankle counterclockwise. If you're feeling any strain around your ankles, breathe into it. And then on the exhale, let it go. All right, let's take your right heel to the ceiling, holding the back of your thigh. Stretching your hamstrings. Pointing your toes to your face. Feel a nice stretch behind your knees. Breathe. Pointing your toes to the ceiling. Great job, yogis. Pointing your toe to your face. And last one, pointing your toe to the ceiling. Grabbing your right knee with your left hand, we're going to do a supine twist. So swing your right leg over to the left. Your right knee is aligned with your hips. Right arm stretched out, straight like a letter T. And then if it feels comfortable, looking the opposite direction of your knee. Such a great stretch. You're massaging your internal organs, giving them a detox. Also relieving your back. Stretching out all the tendons, the ligaments, the fascia. And once all the tendons and ligaments and fascia is stretched out, then we're able to get into the muscles and have those loosen up. Breathe. And let's take your right leg, stretch it out straight, back onto your back. Maybe readjust your tennis balls if they've moved away. Let's take your left knee to your chest, giving your left knee some TLC / leg. Rotating your left ankle counterclockwise. Inhale. And exhale. And let's rotate your ankle clockwise. We always have one side that's tighter than the other, or one side that's looser than the other. 3, 2, and 1. Raising your heels to the ceiling, holding the back of your thighs, toes to face. And then pointing your toes to the ceiling. Pointing your toes to face and heels to the ceiling. Give that stretch. Feel it in your calves. pointing your toe to the ceiling. That's our last one. And then take your right hand, wrap it over your left knee, and swing your left leg over to the right nice and slowly. Supine twist the opposite direction. Inhale. And exhale. Inhaling down to your belly. Beautiful. And exhale. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. And exhale. Rolling over to your back again. Let's place your tennis ball aside. Your legs a nice stretch. The next stretch that we're going to do is a banana pose. So let's, with your butt still on the mat, shimmy your shoulders over to the right corner of your mat. It's so funny seeing everyone shimmy over. And then let's take your feet over to the right corner of your mat with your bum still in place. So heel, 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 and then swing your left heel over to your right. And let's reach your right arm behind you, taking your right hand, wrap it around your left wrist. Feel that nice stretch from the toe on the left hand side all the way up to your arms. If the stretch feels a little bit uncomfortable, then move around, maybe make it less of a banana. Inhale. And exhale. Just noticing the tension that you had at the beginning of this pose is slowly going away. Maybe it's your low back, your shoulders. Reminding you of our challenge today to be in the present by noticing our breath. 3, 2, and 1. Uncross your legs, stretch out your arms, give your legs a shake. Let's shimmy your shoulders over to the left corner of your mat. And then shimmy your feet to the left corner of your mat. Heel, 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 heel. Swing your right ankle over to the left. Feel that in your low back. And then swing your arms behind you, taking your left palm, wrapping it around your right wrist. Inhale. And exhale. Readjusting your pose as you need to. Gentle stretches goes a long way. Inhale and exhale. 3, 2, and 1. Uncross your legs, flop your arms out, give your legs and your hips a shake. When you're ready, we're going to roll over onto our stomachs, getting into a Sphinx pose with your elbows, forearms, and hands on the mat. This is to stretch our low back. So let's unclench your butt cheeks. And then with your elbows, forearms, and hands, press up to the ceiling. Shoulders back and looking forward. Inhale and exhale. Feel your hips melting into your mat. Inhale and exhale. You have a nice ray of sun on your face. And then in a moment, we're going to go into a child's pose in 3, 2, 1. Taking your knees mat width apart, toes together, and just seat your bum to your heels, arms stretched out in front of you, forehead to your mat. Just rest. If you're holding on to any tension in your hips, inhale and relax it. Your bum will just fall closer and closer to your heels. Reaching your arms over to the right. Just going to stretch side to side. Going back central, arms in front of you. Inhale. And exhale. And then arms over to your left. Back to central. And then in a moment, we're going to go into all fours to do cat-cow in 3, 2, 1. Let's go into all fours. Hips over your knees. Your shoulders over your wrists. And your fingers spread out. Every finger is gripping onto your mat. Inhale, drop your belly, arch your back, looking forward, shoulders back. And then exhale, Round your back so your mid back is to the ceiling, chin to chest. And we're going to picture vertebrae by vertebrae, starting with your tailbone. Just arch from your tailbone, vertebrae by vertebrae, so that we open every one of those thoracic spine. And drop your belly, looking forward. Feel that nice stretch in the mid of your back. Beautiful, everyone. And opposite direction, starting with your tailbone, round your spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. There's a string in the middle of your back, and I'm pulling that string to the ceiling, chin to chest. And then with your palms, press away from you to get that extra stretch in your shoulder blades. And drop your belly, arch your back. Let's start rotating circles, counterclockwise. So we're massaging our wrists, massaging our hips. Beautiful work, yogis. If it feels good, exaggerate the circles. Beautiful breath. And then once you stop, rotating it the opposite direction, clockwise. Inhale. And exhale. Three, two, and one. Just do a couple cat-cows on your own to stretch the spine. Notice the mobility of your spine is a lot looser. Also, your hips are a lot looser. And then in a moment, we're going to switch up the pace. Going into more so the slower portion of your Yin Yoga practice, the meditation. So it's a great time to turn off some lights, grab your favorite blanket, put on some socks. Once our body becomes more relaxed, the body starts to get a little bit colder. It's a good sign, because you're moving into your parasympathetic nervous system, which is the relax. And I didn't forget about your tennis balls, so if you have those handy, place them one on each side of your butt cheek. You know that on the side of your butt cheek, that's where your gallbladder channel runs. So with the tennis balls beside our butt cheeks, you're massaging your gallbladder. Then move the balls anywhere to find that sweet spot. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. We're going to do some box breathing for a count of 4. In 3, 2, 1. Inhaling through your nose for 4, 3, 2, 1. And hold 2, 3, 4. And exhaling through your mouth 4, 3, 2, 1. And hold 2, 3, 4. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. And hold 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. And hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 4. And hold for 4. Exhale for 4. And hold for 4. One more round. Inhale for 4. And hold. Exhale. And hold. Inhale and exhale, breathing at your own pace. Well done. Box breathing is very calming to the system. And when you're ready, just place the balls aside for now. And notice your butt cheeks just melting into the earth. And let's take those tennis balls and pick an area, whether if it's your shoulders, behind your shoulder blades, your low back, wherever you're feeling some tension. Let's give it some TLC. Your neck. We're going to do a whole body tension release. So starting with your fists, let's hold your fist really tight. 4, Three, two, one, and release. Inhale and exhale. Shrugging your shoulders to your ears for four, three, two, one, and release. Inhale and exhale. Taking your elbows to the mat, applying pressure for four, three, two, one, and release. Good job. Inhale and exhale. Moving over to your lower half of your body. Squeeze your butt cheeks really hard for four. So keep on squeezing. Three, two, one, and let it go. Inhale and exhale. Squeezing the back of your knee towards your mat for four, three, two, one, and release. Inhale and exhale. Squeezing your heels to your mat for four, three, two, one, and release. Inhale and exhale. Pointing your toes to your face. Feeling the stretch of your calves for four, three, two, one, and release. Inhale and exhale. Now pointing your toe like a ballerina. Four, three, two, one, and release. Shake your feet. Inhale and exhale. Moving on to your face. And scrunch your face really hard. Scrunch, 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 and let it go. Well done. Inhale and exhale. Reminding you of your breath, noticing the rise and fall of your belly. And if you want, you can take away those tennis balls and just place them aside. We're going to move into your meditation portion of today's practice. You all did so well. Great presence. Inhale and exhale. I like to share this saying that always resonates with me. When you are depressed, you are living in the past. When you are anxious, you are living in the future. And when you are at peace, you are living in the present moment. Inhale and let it go. Enjoy the next 3 minutes of meditation. Any thoughts that pass by, they're like clouds. They come and go. Take a slow, deep breath In and let it go. Wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes, rotating your wrists and ankles. And let's roll over to your right hand side into a fetal position, resting your head on your biceps, just taking a couple cleansing breaths while you relax in that fetal position, looking all so cozy. Beautiful work, yogis. When you're ready, let's get back into a seated position. Feel free to keep your eyes closed if you want. And let's take a deep breath in, raising your arms up to the ceiling. And then your palms to your chest on the exhale. Inhale and exhale. The breath has settled, the mind grown still, the heart now open, soft and filled. We rise with grace, we walk with light, rooted in peace, held by the night. Thank you for joining us today in this beautiful practice. Well done, yogis. Have a pleasant sleep. So great to see you.